Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know right off the bat, just based on the title, a lot of you will be very skeptical, but yes, it is in fact possible to lose weight in a healthy way without working out. Now granted, as a major disclaimer, the best way to lose weight is through a combination of diet and exercise. I highly recommend that you do work out if you can, but I'm also living in the real world and I know that for a variety of reasons, a lot of you out there can't work out. Maybe you just don't have the time, maybe you have a physical injury or limitation, or maybe you just absolutely hate working out, and that's okay. And if you do fall into any of those categories, then this is definitely the video for you. So I've recently lost over 30 pounds. I gained 32 pounds while I was pregnant with my son Carter, and after giving birth, the first 15 to 20 pounds came off right away very easily. But there was that last like 10 to 12 pounds that would not budge, and it was all accumulating in my lower belly area, and that can be the hardest area to lose. Initially, I had really good intentions to work out. I even showed myself in a vlog doing at-home workouts for a little while, but that didn't last. And my particular situation is just, I don't have the physical energy at this point in my life to exercise. I take care of my son all day, and then I work in the evenings until very late at night. So I'm exhausted all the time. So for the time being, working out is just not in the cards for me. However, I did still want to lose that last bit of weight, not because of a number on a scale, but more so just to feel good and to be healthier. And all of this is about being healthier, not about a number on a scale. I really do want to emphasize that. So I'm very lucky that I have a little trick up my sleeve, and that is my husband, Ryan. A lot of you probably do not know this, but on the side, he is a personal health and fitness coach. He writes custom diet and fitness plans for people to help them lose weight. So he's legit, he knows what he's talking about, and he is the one who helped me on this new path, and I'm gonna share those tips with you guys, and these things actually do work. I'm gonna start off with the more general tips, and then at the end of this video is a very specific plan and formula that if you follow, you will lose weight. If you guys do enjoy this video and you want to see me do more healthy lifestyle videos here on my channel, maybe I can even do a what I eat in a week video for my next vlog, then give this a thumbs up and I will do that for you guys. With all of that said, let's jump into it. First and foremost, you need to get your diet in order, and that means cutting out certain foods that are high in calories but low in nutritional value. So the biggest one is going to be refined sugar. In addition to that, dairy and processed foods in general. If you can just cut those three food groups out of your diet, then that alone will make a big difference. It is easier said than done, but I will say one added bonus: when I cut out refined sugar and dairy from my diet, an added benefit is that my skin cleared up, and that is a pretty common thing that happens. In terms of beverages, this will come as no surprise. You want to avoid soda, sugary drinks, and alcohol however much possible. And yes, that does also include diet soda. Any sugary drinks like that, just don't drink them or limit them as much as you can. The types of foods that you want to be eating are lean protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and also vegetables. So on any given plate, even for my snacks, I always like to make sure that there is a protein and a complex carb wherever possible, because doing that is not only healthy for you, it helps maintain your blood sugar so you don't have mood swings and energy swings throughout the day. The next tip is to make things easy for yourself. If you make things easy, you will set yourself up for success. So some of the things that I do is I eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and my snacks throughout the day any given week, and I do alternate that weekly so I don't get bored of it and eat the same thing for months at a time. The biggest benefit of this is you plan it in advance, and then you don't have to think about what you're eating, and every single meal doesn't become a struggle of what am I going to eat, what do I have to prepare. It's already set. For my dinners, I do switch things up, and what I personally do is I use meal kits. There's a lot of different services out there, you know, Blue Apron, HelloFresh, there's Purple Carrot if you're vegan. The one that I use is called Gobble, because those are meal kits you can make in under 15 minutes, and I don't have a lot of time these days. Some of the meals in these kits are healthier than others. In most cases, you can choose the meals that you're getting. I tend to choose the healthier options, and where a lot of the excess calories can come in play is with the sauces, so I will either not use the sauce or just use a lot less of the sauce. I like doing this for my dinners because it gives me a little bit of variety, something to look forward to, but it is still on the healthy side. The next way to make things easy for yourself is one of the biggest takeaways from this entire video, and that is meal prepping. When I started meal prepping, everything changed for me. It just makes eating healthier so much easier. You don't have to think about it. I think there's a misconception that meal prepping is this long and involved process that takes all day, but it really isn't. For me, my meal prep takes the same amount of time as it would take for me to prepare one meal. I'm just making a larger quantity of food at one time, and you guys see me do this if you watch my weekly vlogs, but I put all of my food into these little reusable containers that have the portioned out area. The next thing I recommend you do, or maybe you have a friend or family member do for you, is to remove all of the junky, tempting foods out of the house, because if you're having a weak moment, you know you will find that box of cookies and you'll eat most of the cookies. So if they're out of the house, you don't have that opportunity. That being said, something that I do, which makes this entire thing sustainable for me, is that I allow myself one treat a day. This is something that I look forward to, and I give myself as a reward for being good for the entire day. My personal treats that I give myself are coconut bites. I will have 10 of these in the evening, or the other thing that I love are the Justin's organic dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I will have 2 of those. So that's my treat for the day. When you are having a treat, or any snack for that matter, what I recommend you do is pre-portion out the amount you want to have. If you just grab an entire bag of chips and say, oh, this is my treat, I'll have a couple chips, you're gonna eat more than you intended to. So take out the amount that you're allocating yourself as your treat and put the bag or the box that it comes in away, and just have your portion that you wanna eat, so you're not tempting yourself to eat more than you want. When it comes to snacks, some of my favorite snacks are these Orgain protein bars. I've been talking about these a lot because they are vegan, they're high in protein, and they're low in sugar. So I will have one of these as a snack throughout the day. The other things I like to have are popcorn, rice cakes, apple with almond butter is another one of my favorites. Okay, so those are just some of my tips that are the foundation for healthy eating and leading kind of a healthier lifestyle. Now we're gonna get into the formula that works if you're very serious and you want to lose a specific amount of weight and you have a goal in mind. The overarching theme here is calories in, calories out. And in order to know that, you have to track your calories. The way that I do this, and what Ryan uses as well, is called MyFitnessPal. It's a free app, and it makes it really easy to track exactly the amount of calories that you are taking in. But I cannot emphasize this enough. If you are serious and you want to lose a specific amount of weight, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to accurately track every single thing that you're consuming. Otherwise, none of this will work and the entire system falls apart. All right, so with that said, to start off, what you need to do is figure out the exact amount of calories you would need to consume every day to maintain your current weight. And there are calorie calculator websites. I will leave one link down below. You go on these, you put in your height, your sex, your current weight. It also will ask you for your activity level. And what I recommend you do is put sedentary. Even if you are moderately active, just put sedentary, because that will give you a nice buffer and it helps make the system work better. All right, so that will give you a baseline calories for what you would need to consume to maintain your current weight. What you want to do from there is shoot to have 200 less calories than whatever number that is. So if it says you need 1,700 calories a day to maintain your current weight, you want to have 1,500 calories a day. So what this is going to do is it's going to put you in a slight caloric deficit and set you up to lose weight at a nice steady rate of about 0.5 pound to 1 pound a week. Now, if you don't see yourself losing that amount of weight, then you need to go back and make sure that you're really calculating every single thing that you're consuming. If you're being completely accurate in your tracking and you're still not losing weight, then you want to go ahead and subtract 200 more calories a day from your target. Now, on the flip side, if you are losing weight too quickly, then you want to go back and add 200 calories back on, because we want to be losing weight at a nice, slow and steady rate. This is going to help make it sustainable, and it's going to help make it healthy. So once you get started on your tracking and looking at your calories and seeing what your weight loss is, you want to make the necessary adjustments so that you're on the right track of losing about half a pound to 1 pound a week. All right, so I try to explain that in a way that's as simple as possible. I hope it makes sense, and I will have it all written down in the description box, so check there. All right, so those are my main tips for how to lose weight without working out. Again, the best way to lose weight is through a combination of diet and some of the healthy lifestyle tips that I shared, and exercise. So definitely exercise if you can. If you guys did enjoy this and you got something from it, please just take a minute and hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite healthy snack? I'm always looking for new snack ideas, so I would love to hear from you. With all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday with a new video. Bye.
Hun, I know you say you don't like working out, but hear me out. You can use the baby in your workout.
Baby lunges. Look. Whoa. Reverse baby lunge. And into a baby squat. That's what I call baby weight. Baby weight. Baby weight. Baby weight.